What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always, Always Everything You Want. My name is Michael Roman. Today we're talking about Galactus in the MCU, and it seems as though we've had an Easter egg in front of us all along in Guardians of Galaxy 1, and we're just now finding it. If you could hit the subscribe button, I'm giving away 2 PlayStation Pros as well as a ton of other Marvel-related stuff. All you have to do is be a subscriber and leave a comment on this video. I'll get more into the giveaway stuff at the end of the video. So, during Guardians of the Galaxy 1, I'm sure you guys will remember the scene where the Collector is explaining exactly what the Infinity Stones are, and specifically the Power Stone is the one that's in front of them. There's a ton of imagery that gets flashed up on the screen, and a couple of the specific images, and in their context, a Reddit user has deciphered that this may be the final Easter egg James Gunn has been referring to this whole time, and that even though Marvel didn't have the rights and still technically doesn't have the rights to a character like Galactus that's over at Fox, he, in a roundabout way, put in an Easter egg hoping for the future. And man, okay, let's get into it. Okay, first things first, it all relies on this face that shows up on the screen real quickly during that scene. This face exactly resembles the face of the guy who would become Galactus in the comics. There is literally a comic panel that is a one-for-one with this exact same Flash. His name is Galen. This is really early Marvel Universe stuff. Let me condense a ton into a real quick sentence. Basically, you guys have heard of the Big Bang, where the universe was created. Well, let's pretend the universe had been around for so long and it got so big that it turned into the Big Crunch, the opposite of the Big Bang, where the universe imploded on itself. Galen was around back then. He was the only one who survived, goes into an egg and incubates for a long time, is born as Galactus the World Eater. He eats worlds to restore his energy. It's not even something he wants to do. He's not some like overall arching villain who just wants to destroy everything. He literally needs to consume planets for energy. One of the Watchers sees this happen, lets it happen because it's not his place to intervene, and now we have Galactus, one of the oldest beings in the universe. So there's a couple of other images here. You're like, well, that's just a face. Maybe it's just a coincidence. Well, is it? Why don't we look at the top of the staff of the Celestial that's wielding the Power Stone in this scene? It looks exactly like Galactus's helm. Coincidence? Maybe. But when you take this all into account, that the Power Stone is purple and that the overwhelming color all through this scene is purple and that Galactus's main color is purple as well, there's a lot going on in the cinematography that really suggests he was smacking at Galactus without actually hitting the nose on the head. Like I said, even though we're deep in the Disney acquisition of Fox's properties now, back when Guardians of the Galaxy 1 came out, this wasn't even on the radar. And so you can't put Fox properties in the Marvel Universe. But man, you can hint at them like this. And, you know, if we get Galactus down the road here, this will be an awesome Easter egg. And if they never were to have picked up Galactus or never use him, then it can just stand on its own as its own scene, right? It's like a win-win either way. The one other little thing I will say, I'm going to put a little caveat in here. The MCU might have had Galactus before this deal even went down. And if you're asking yourself, well, how would Marvel Studios have gotten Galactus? It's this one little detail that people seem to forget. Even though Fox Studios and all these other studios like Universal had the rights to the Marvel characters for movies, X-Men, etc., they didn't have the rights for TV shows. And if you remember, shows like Legion and other stuff have been coming out of Fox and out of other studios with trades that Marvel Studios has made to these studios for other characters. Hey, we'll play ball if y'all play ball. Hey, we'll go ahead and throw you a bone and let you use these properties in TV shows if you'll go ahead and trade us the rights for some characters, etc., etc. This is the same way that Kevin Feige was able to work out a deal with Sony Studios. Now, it's been in Marvel Studios' best interest that these other studios have been struggling. Sony almost went bankrupt. They're in the same realm that Fox is in. Amy Pascal basically had no choice but to play ball with Kevin Feige and Spider-Man, otherwise risk losing Spider-Man altogether. And I've brought this up in several other videos, and you can find way more information on this all over the internet. Don't take my word for it. Go and look it up. But man, could they have acquired Galactus way back in the day and just been deeply seeding him as the future villain? Also begs the question, which is something I've been saying all along in videos way before this, so troll my channel, you're going to see it. You know, we got Thanos in Avengers 1. I highly doubt they're going to let us get out of Avengers 4 without at least teasing the next big bad. And a couple of my friends are certain it's going to be Dormammu, but I'm not. And I think there's a strong chance in one of the post-credit scenes in Avengers 4, they're going to tease the next big bad, like the next serious villain that they'll work towards, like Thanos. And man, how awesome would it be if it was Galactus? Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you think. Is this absolutely ridiculous? Is it a total coincidence that all this imagery is together? Is there a possibility that this is an Easter egg for Galactus? I want to know your thoughts. Let's get into the giveaway before I let you go. At the 10,000 subscriber mark, which would literally be any day now, we're giving away a Trendsetters commemoration plaque for the first Iron Man trilogy. This is a Marvel licensed limited edition run 2500 plaque that contains original 6 film cells from the 3 Iron Man movies. Man, it's so cool. Giving that away at the 10,000 subscriber mark. All you got to do is comment on this video and be a subscriber. Then we're giving away 2 PlayStation Pros. Again, all you got to do is be a subscriber and comment on this video and or any other videos. So the more videos of mine you comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name is Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. If you've been with me since the beginning, I cannot thank you enough. If you're just finding me for the first time, smash the subscribe button, hit the alert button right next to it to keep up to date with my videos, and stick around because I'll be posting again real soon.